Okay, hi guys. So I came on today. I'm taking a quick break. Today has been one of those extremely stressful days. If you follow me on any of my social media, you'll see that it has been wonderful. Part of that is I am a major procrastinator. And my job as an x-ray tech, mammo tech, requires me to do 24 hours of CEs, which is continuing education credits, every 2 years. And every single time I avoid doing them because they're really annoying. They're like online tests that you have to do, and usually it's stuff that doesn't have a whole lot to do with what you do every day. So like I do mammograms now, and I have to do all these tests on like breast MRI, which I don't do MRI, and so it's very technical. You know, this study said that this amount of breast cancer here, and this. So it's just really annoying tests online. And so I pretty much procrastinate every time until like the last couple days. I have to do it before the end of August, and I started at the beginning of August, which, you know, you have 2 years to do this. So if I did a couple, you know, 2 CE credits a month or every couple months, I'd be fine. But I don't. I leave it all till the very end. So I think I have 6 or 7 done, and I have to finish 24 by the 31st. So today's 29th. So in 2 days I finish up to have a total of 24. But I've been working on it all afternoon, except for the fighting with my aunt. You know, sometimes they're just not good caregiver kind of days. And I hope you know, if you see my social media, I hope you're aware that I use humor a lot as an outlet. I do have anger issues, I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely do. But I try to use humor as an outlet, because if I can laugh about it, you know, okay, just calm down a little. It's not the end of the world, this is just today. So I hope you know I'm not planning on really pushing my aunt down the stairs today. Alright, so I came on because I wanted to do a quick unboxing of a deck that I have been looking at for a little while. I received in a trade, which is the Illest Tarot. Now, I have to say, when I first looked at this deck, I thought, oh, I don't know. I'm not a product of the 90s. And from what I gather, most of these people are 90s kind of people. But the more I looked at it, the more I saw an opportunity for a couple things. One is, a lot of the clients that I serve, whether it's tarot readings or trying to serve their needs with other magical stuff in like the magic shop or online, a lot of my clients were born in the 90s. That's a generation. My sons are in that generation that are the first generation that I feel like they don't have as much to worry about with their religious freedom as we did, you know, older than them and up. So I thought it would be a good deck for me to have to kind of connect to that generation. So I decided to get it. Now, I probably am going to have to look up a lot of these people. I don't know how many people. I'm pretty sure it's a pip deck. Other than the court cards and the majors. So I may have to look up some of these people as far as who they are, because I did not pay a whole lot of attention to pop culture kind of stuff in the 90s. So bear with me, guys. I'll be looking them up. Okay, so the Illest Tarot. Let's say, first of all, the box itself is very sturdy box. It's great hard box, nothing on the inside there. The back has a couple of the cards on it already, so you get an idea of what you're looking at. And then the insert that's in it, I think this is really, really cute. It looks like it's handwritten, which it isn't, because all of them got this. But it's like a lined piece of paper that has the whole major arcana on the front. And then on the side here is a little note that says the major arcana shows us the fool's journey. It starts with basic human development, moves into deeper self-exploration and mastery, and ends with the upper realms of our soul evolution. Each archetype symbols a universal aspect of human experience. And then it goes through the major arcana, and then the minor arcana are on the back, and the court cards are on the bottom. So it's cute because it looks like a, you know, a note, a handwritten note on everything. There's also a little bit more in-depth guide online with the creator's website, which is, I've seen it 100 times now. I just went and looked it up. You would think, oh, here it is, by Christy Prokopiak. So on her website, you can get a more in-depth guide, which is great. And again, keep in mind that the reason I got this deck is because I think it's important to find a way to connect to each generation. We are all connected. We've been talking about that for weeks now, that we're all connected with energies. And I want to make sure that the generations that I'm not necessarily in, it's funny, I connect to the older generations without any problem. I connect to the younger generations for some things, but I think that there's room for improvement. So I'm hoping that this will help with, you know, the younger generation. Okay, so first of all, here's the backs of the cards. And it's kind of cute. So this, you know, looks like a mistake almost. It's not. It's just, that is the way of the cards, which I think is really cute. It's like a, it looks like a handmade deck all the way around. Cardstock is great. It's just thick enough that it's not real easy to bend, but able to be shuffled. I think it'll be a great shuffle. So that's great. So here we go. I will at least tell you who's on it, because thank goodness this list says who it is. I may not know who it is, but I will at least be able to say who it is. Okay, so the Fool, this is the first one that I don't know anything about these people whatsoever. Apparently it is Arie and Lena from Broad City. And I think that sounds like an improv group, Broad City. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's who that is. So now I see, now when we're all done, I will go and look that up. Actually, I won't. I'll be doing my CD credits, but very soon I will be going to look these all up. Okay, the Magician. This, I know her. That's Lisa Bonet from The Cosby Show and other things. It's funny, Lisa Bonet. I see now. The thing I like about Lisa Bonet is she married Lenny Kravitz. I'm pretty sure. Who I absolutely adore. I love Lenny Kravitz. He's one of those kind of people that his music, you play his music and you can tell he's an old soul. He just has it. He's great. Love him. So she has to have some decent qualities in there somewhere, even though she always seemed very arrogant to me. But everyone in Hollywood, I think you kind of have to be in Hollywood, right? Okay, so the High Priestess, and don't kill me, guys, but I really don't know Tori Amos very well. She's a singer, right? I'm not, it's funny, I love all music, but I'm not into pop very much. I kind of will listen if it's on the radio, but I just don't know very much. My music was hair bands. But I also, you know, I like country, and I like Broadway, and I like rock, and I like heavy metal, and pop just sometimes I'm okay, but I probably know a couple of her songs because I listen to the radio sometimes, but not because I know her. Okay, the Empress is Sade. Now, I feel like we had a Sade in our generation, so either this is a different Sade, or maybe she's appealing to a younger audience, which would be great. And I'm going to throw the cards around. I'm really going to have to look these up because, and it's kind of fun that way. For me, I'm like, oh, cool. Now, why would she say that Sade is the Empress? Abundance, creation, fertility. I have no idea. Does she have a lot of kids? I don't know. We'll find out. So I actually recognized this one. So this was Ricky from My So-Called Life, which is Wilson Cruz. That's the actor's name. So My So-Called Life, was that on in the 90s? I feel like that was before the 90s, but maybe that was. I was not a rabid watcher, but I did watch it sometimes because I really liked Claire Danes. And their relationship was really cute because he was the little gay kid, and he was adorable. I loved him. Okay, this is Lauryn Hill for the Hierophant. She looks super cool. I don't know a whole lot about Lauryn Hill. Again, I'll be interested to look her up. I might know some of her songs because she sounds very familiar. She looks kind of familiar. I don't know. I'm suddenly feeling really old. The Lovers. Yeah, I have no idea who this person or these people. I don't know if it's two people, twins, or if it's actually one person. Let's see. It is Liz Phair. Exile in Guyville. Okay, definitely going to have to look that one up. No clue whatsoever. I have to say the quality of these cards is amazing. Really, the more I'm handling them, the more I like them. So I, of course, know Janet Jackson, the Chariot. So she is the epitome of control. That is a great card. Because to me, I can look at that and go, oh, yes, absolutely, she is in control. She went her own way. She did her own thing. You know, she grew up in this famous family and decided to do something different than they did. Not that it completely different, but she was way different than Jermaine and Michael and everybody else. So, and of course I know this great woman, Mary J. Blige, and I totally get this one too. The epitome of strength. I love her. I love her acting. I know some of her songs. I know her better from her acting career than her song career. But I think that's a great strength card. Love it. The Hermit. Okay, this person looks really familiar. Fiona Apple. Not sure. Not sure who she is, but she looks familiar, and the name Fiona Apple sounds familiar. Is she a singer? I am showing my age, huh? Okay, so this, I think this is Bjork. Hold on. Wheel of Fortune. Yep, Wheel of Fortune is Bjork. Although it's funny, I know Bjork as being a blonde. To me, she looks very funny with dark hair. And maybe it's because I only know very early Bjork. But Wheel of Fortune. Chance, unexpected change, good luck. I can see that. I'm going to probably have to look up, you know, more to really get the archetype in there really well. But I like it. So I know, again, Mos Def. I know him from his acting career. I have no idea what his songs say. And this card is an especially important card for me being a Libra, so I will definitely be looking up the rest of his career to find out, you know, why he's chosen as the archetype for justice. This one I have no idea. So this is the Hanged Man, and it is Chloe Sevigny. Does this help? Oh, come on, you can do it. Focus, there you go. Yeah, I don't know her. So we'll have to look her up. Wow, I have to look a lot up, huh? I'm old. Of course I know this wonderful woman. Beyonce. So yeah, Death is a great card for her. Boy, can she change herself up whenever she wants, huh? I totally can get that one. No problem there. Temperance is Andre 3000. He looks pretty damn cool. No idea who he is. But he looks cool. I probably shouldn't have done this on camera because I'm like, no idea. I'm a big dork. Oh, I know her. Oh, this is a perfect card. Oh, I love this card for Miss Courtney Love, who I hate. All right, does anybody really like her? Or does everybody pretty much blame her husband's death on her? Now, from what I know of her, it's kind of sad, though. I feel bad for her, actually, because addiction is an incredibly difficult disease to overcome. But I see her and automatically go, it's all your fault. I should not do that. I've never listened to one of her songs ever. I just know her to be a drug addict. And what a sad case, you know, what a sad story, sad life. Oh, yes. Oh, I love Feruza Balk. She was in The Craft, and she is an actual pagan. So I don't know if you knew that before, but I have liked her since the movie The Craft because, I mean, come on, as a witch, how can you not like the movie The Craft? And then I found out that she is actually a pagan, which made it even better. It was like, oh, that's so cool. And if you read her stories online, she doesn't talk about it a whole lot, but she does a little bit. And so the fact that she's always been out there and said, yeah, I'm a pagan, that's what I am. I love it. And I love her. So the Tower, she has had a sad life, though, kind of upheaval. So I can see her in that archetypal role. Oh, I know her too, Alanis Morissette. So I feel like she was before the 90s too, but I guess not. You know, it's funny, when I think about it, the 90s really started the year, I mean, when I graduated from high school in 1991, and hair bands were just starting to go out a little bit. They didn't really go out till mid-90s. So some of these people, I feel like, hey, that's my generation, but it's not really. My generation is a little bit before Alanis, but I love Alanis. So I totally see her as the star. Especially now, if you know anything about her now, she has kind of gone through a spiritual change where she is very in tune with who she is and what she's doing now. And I adore her. I think she's awesome. And she played God. So how cool is that? Of course. Erykah Badu. Love her. And Her's the Moon. How gorgeous. God, she's beautiful. Look at her skin is flawless. Just flawless. Oh, she's beautiful. So that's a good one. And who couldn't love Drew Barrymore as the Sun? I can't think of a more happy-go-lucky girl now that she's, of course, being my age. I remember her when she was, 13 and a drug addict, too. But how awesome. I mean, she turned her life around. She's a great actress, and she's always happy. She's always happy. I mean, I'm sure in real life she isn't, but she's a very happy-go-lucky person. She married Tom Green for a little while. How cool is that? Just, have fun for a while. Who knows? And here's the guy himself, Kurt Cobain. Judgment. Poor guy. Just a true genius. And the fact that all he wanted to do was make music, and then the more famous he became, the more miserable he was. Sad. But I totally could see that as judgment. We all judge ourselves. And of course, RuPaul is the world. How awesome. So I totally get that too. And I'll tell you a story. One of the famous people from RuPaul's show is Pandora's Box, who is from Rochester, and I got to know very well. One of my very best friends on the planet was very good friends with Pandora, and used to take us to a little gay bar called Mother's in Rochester, and us meaning my husband and I. And now, of course, you would think, your husband went to a gay bar? Oh my God, we had the best fun. It was the most awesome time. Peter didn't have to worry about anybody hitting on me, because if the women hit on me, big deal. And if the men hit on me, they were really in the wrong place. And we could dance all night and not have to worry about anything. And everybody was happy, and we just had a ball every time we went there. But so we got to know Pandora's Box, and actually Darian Lake, who I heard was on another season of RuPaul's show, and I haven't gotten a chance to see that season yet, but I love them all. And they are just the nicest, most wonderful, most caring, giving, open people. The both of them I just love. So we fell in love with the drag queen scene in Rochester, and then they went national, so it was pretty cool. I am very proud to hold Pandora's Box as a friend, and Darian Lake for that matter. Darian Lake is called Darian Lake because we have a theme park in Darien, New York, which is very close to us, called Darien Lakes. So that's where her drag name came from, which is great. Okay, now that I've name dropped a little. Oh wait, I still need this, don't I? Because the court cards. Okay. So we'll go through, obviously, just the, oh, I like that though. It's a white birch. The pip cards here are just pips. And then we get to, here's the court cards for the wands. Uh-oh. They don't tell us. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to have to look these up on her site then. Because they don't tell us who they are. And I am probably not going to know any of these. How great. So I wonder if the only girl band I can think of is TLC. That's not TLC though. Don't go chasing waterfalls. I love that song. Okay. Alright, these two even look familiar, but I have no idea. Here's the Knight of Wands. Oh, I love her. I know her. Hold on, let me think of it. My brain has to kick in. Oh, Lord. Yep. Nope. It's not going to happen. My brain is just too fried. I absolutely adore her, though. She is the cutest damn thing on the planet. I love that movie she was in with Nicolas Cage, where she was the wife and he was a cop and won the lottery, and she just was incredible. Anyways, okay. Oh, she looks super familiar. I should know her too, but I do not, because I'm a big loser. Okay, so then we go through the cups, which is just pips here. And Let's see if I can get any of these. Oh, I know the first one. Yay, Claire Danes. I was just talking about her. Yay. So for the Page of Cups, yep, I can see that. That emotional. Oh, Winona Ryder. I know her. Yay, I'm so proud. I know two. So she is the Knight of Cups. That's great. Oh, girl, look at me like I'm supposed to know. She looks familiar, too. And I do not. Oh, it's going to kill me. Who are you? Oh, and I think this is Tupac. I'm pretty sure this is Tupac. Who I actually liked. I have to say that low, though, because my husband hates rap music. Oh, he hates rap music. He just thinks it's not music. Yeah, they can rhyme really well. It's not music. He's old school Italian, though. Good luck. So then we go through the swords, which are typical swords. Two. Oh, I love her. Belle. Katie? Catherine? Kristen Bell. I love her and her husband. And if you are not following her Instagram page and her husband is Dax Shepard, and their Instagram page is the cutest Instagram page ever. They adore each other. They're constantly posting crap with each other. They are the cutest couple. I love them. Oh, yes. This is the other chick from the craft. I don't know her name, but awesome. Love her. So obviously, Miss Christy Prokopiak was a craft lover, which is so cool. Shannen Doherty, the bitch that she is, she's a great Queen of Swords. Keep all emotion out of it. He looks so familiar. Is that Dave? No, I don't know. Looks like Dave, what the hell was his name? You know, the guy who was in Kurt Cobain's band there. Oh, lordy. My brain is dead. No connections left. Okay, so then finally we have Pentacles. Regular. Two. Oh, Reese Witherspoon, that's her name. Cute. She's such a cutie. Knight of Pentacles. That's the twins there. What's their names? Flopsy and Mopsy. They're the blank twins. You know who they are. I don't have to say it. Plus, my brain isn't going there. Oh, and this is, I never watched this show, but this is that chick from that show. Aren't I helpful tonight? Oh, what is that super popular show that everybody saw but me? Yep, it's that one. You know it. I want to say Kristen, Christine, Kelly, Catherine. Yeah. I'll get there eventually. Oh, I know this woman, Oprah. She's my girl. I love my Oprah. I met Oprah. I was on an Oprah show. Well, I was supposed to be on an Oprah show, but my section got cut. So, it's 29 minutes. Okay, I will try to tell you really quickly. I got invited by the producers of Oprah to be on the Oprah show when Dr. Oz did not have his own show. Did I tell this story before? I'm name dropping all over the place tonight. I don't know what my problem is. Okay. So I'm sorry if I told it before. But because I did mammograms and I had written a letter to Dr. Oz to tell him thank you very much about the thyroid shields, because he told everyone in the world on Oprah's show to ask for thyroid shields when they had their mammogram. And basically I wrote him a letter saying thanks but no thanks, because he told everyone that that would reduce their excuse me, their radiation dose. And in actuality, it has a possibility of increasing your radiation dose because radiation travels in straight lines. I'm going to try to do this quick. And so it hits the film and it bounces back up, and that's what he was worried about, is that residual radiation. The problem is when we're trying to get in, if you've had a mammogram before, you know we try to get from here to here, right in the center, all the way down and down to the bottom. So it's a pretty big area that we're trying to get, and if we're pulling that in and we end up getting the thyroid shield in there, we may have to do a whole nother picture, which will increase your dose. So I was supposed to be on, I went on, I did a little interview thing. They filmed a little thing at my hospital about it, and then I went to Chicago and I got to go on the show and sat and was interviewed, and then they cut my whole thing out. But it was cool. It was neat to meet Oprah and Dr. Oz, and it was a cool thing. Alright, I hope everyone's doing great. I have so many videos planned I'm really excited about. And it is almost time for September 1st, which I promised myself I wouldn't get my fall decks out until September 1st, and we're almost there. Yay! So blessings.